I microwaved my sandals. I tied 2x4s to my legs and ropes to my steering wheel, sat with my legs through my sunroof, and tried to drive my car like a stagecoach. It worked, but the car ended up in a ditch. One time I was with my buddies, and I bet $50 I could get in and out of my neighbor's house no problem. Got chased out with a gun. Didn't get my $50. Strapped marbles to the bottom of shotgun shells and threw them at the ground. It's a wonder I didn't blow my head off. Walked home alone at 3 AM multiple times across a bridge, known locally as Stabby Bridge. A couple of friends and I were pushing each other around in our English class. We thought pushing the heaviest friend into a polyester wall would be fun. He almost went completely through and bent one of the steel frames. Best part was we only got suspended for 3 days and didn't have to pay for it. I farted while we were spread out sitting on the ground in my gym class. Everyone looked behind towards me and I looked behind me, only to see that I was looking at a wall. Me and my friends ordered pizza from a park one day. As we were waiting, we decided it'd be funny if I pretended to steal the pizza when he delivered it. When he arrived, I ran full speed and snatched the pizza from his hands. The surprisingly fast pizza man ran me down and tackled me onto the concrete, breaking my wrist and ruining the pizza. Jumped off a 45-foot cliff into a lake with a life jacket on. Tried to pick a lock to impress a guy. I failed. And to add insult to injury, the door was unlocked. Once when I was in school, my friends and I decided to have a competition to see who could flick their shoes the highest. I won, and also got my shoe stuck on the sports hall roof. I didn't get it back until a month later. Tried to cook chicken and Tabasco sauce on a pan. The heat made the Tabasco sauce go into the air and the whole kitchen was basically pepper sprayed. My friends and I used to break into very posh houses and take showers. We didn't steal anything. We just took showers. One time I walked into class high, sat at my desk, and tried to put on my seatbelt. I was swimming on a dock with friends in Bermuda and caught a jellyfish. I put it in my swimming trunks because I thought it was a species that didn't sting. I was wrong. I put my clothes in the oven to dry them and make them warm. When I went into middle school, I took all my elementary school papers and books and put them in my kitchen garbage bin and soaked it with lighter fluid. After my kitchen garbage bin ignited and had 2 to 3 foot flames, I started throwing towels on it to kill the fire. Then they caught on fire too. I used my sink hose thing to put out the fire. All that remained was a mushy ball of molten plastic. Prank called my school, not realizing that my phone number was saved in the school system, with my name linked to the number. I owned this camera that had a really bright flash. It was so bright that if you took a picture of someone like 1.5 meters away, all you would see is a white outline in the background. I put the flash right up to my eye and took a picture. That I was blind for about a minute, and everything that was white appeared orange for the next 30 minutes. In 8th grade I tried to get into a movie theater by drawing a ticket on a piece of paper. The guy looked at me so sadly and just said no. Shaved my eyebrows off for no reason whatsoever. My friends and I decided it was a great idea to turn a bicycle upside down, push the pedals hard to spin the back tire extremely fast, and put our bare skin on it to see who could take the most pain in the strangest place. I won by getting tire burn on my nutsack. For my 18th birthday, we went around in 3 cars stealing signs/cones from roadworks areas at about 3 AM. Not enough that you'd notice, but 1 or 2 pieces from each setup. Next we went and closed off part of a road, with all the proper signage and markings. It took 3 weeks before people realized no one was showing up at this roadworks area, and called the transit authority to find out what was going on. A week later, it was all gone. I snuck out to do teenagerly things at around midnight and got back at around 4 in the morning. I very slowly, agonizingly slowly, took my keys out of my pocket, selected the correct key, inserted it into the front door lock at a speed of 1 tumbler per fortnight, rotated it counterclockwise while palming the rest of the keys so as to not let them jingle, and successfully unlocked the door. I removed the key from the lock at the same snail's pace and put my keys back in my right front pocket. I went to reach for the doorknob and rang the doorbell. That was when I died. Next episode's question is, who is the scariest person you've ever met? You can use the link below to submit your answer. The best submissions will appear in next episode.